Flosstube.
This is Kathy
And Nancy.
from Inspired Needle, and we're here again. Today is June 11th.
12th, I think.
Are you sure? Whatever.
Check my calendar.
It's one of those
Wednesday.
days. It's Wednesday.
The 12th, I think.
Oh, maybe because I worked here all night yesterday. Maybe. Could be. And I was writing the 11th all day long. Oh, yeah, it is the 12th because I just signed that contract.
No.
Okay. Okay, so now that we have it squared away what day it is, sorry, I'm hitting the table. We have an exciting show for you today. So sit back, relax. Hope you have your favorite coffee, tea, water, whatever it is you like to drink. Maybe a little snack. And let's get started. And I think Nancy will go first.
Thought you wanted to do that.
No, I'll do that before our charts. That's why it's right there.
Okay. So, we had a little stitchy kindness. Well, first of all, let's back up. Our friend Gary from the Sunshine Stitchers.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary. He was in town again last week, and he stopped in and spent the day with us, stitching. A lot of our customers were in, and they got to meet him. And
oh, and by the way, he is. I walked in, and I think Nancy had come over and told me that he was helping a customer pick out fabric and everything. So I walk in, I'm like, what, do I have to start putting you on the payroll now? You're like helping people pick out fabric and threads. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. He was, some people didn't know who he was, but they appreciated his help anyway. So thank you, Gary.
And he had a super fan came from, where was she from? Was from quite a distance. Des Plaines, maybe, or maybe not Bloomington.
I'm not sure.
But her name was Debbie, I think. Sorry if I forgot your name. But anyway, super fan came just because she knew Gary was coming again, and spent a few hours here with him stitching, and so that was nice that she made the trek. And while Gary was here, he brought some stitchy kindness, a little gift for both Kathy and myself.
From him and Ronnie.
From him and Ronnie. So, compliments of Garan Toten bags. This is Nancy's new project bag. I love it.
Yeah, it's huge. It's their biggest one, he said. And then inside, look at how cute that is. The little baseballs. Oh, we got our little train whistle going.
There we go.
So that's awesome. Gary also brought me a bag. And I am embarrassed to say that I forgot to bring it to show you guys. So I'm sorry, Gary. I love it.
Kathy always forgets something.
But you know,
these videos.
No, who forgot something last time?
Yeah, I forgot something.
Yeah,
Forgot something for today too.
But anyway, why I forgot it is because my whip, which is finished, and you'll see when I talk about it, my whip I keep in that bag. And since I brought the whip in its partial finished state to the shop now to hang here till the next charts are released, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't need that bag. But that's what I was keeping it in Gary's new bag, so that's my excuse.
She'll try to remember it for next time.
Yes, I will.
So anyway, moving along to whips. Once again I only stitched on two things. We'll start with my woof block from Hands On Designs, and this is Nancy's gonna teach a class. Teach a class on August the 10th. I didn't bring the Java block over. I figured you'd seen it enough. Maybe next time. But anyway, I know I stitched a little bit on this because I did this on our Monday stitch group. Doesn't look like much progress.
I think it is a lot of progress. It looks like
for sure this dog is new. I screwed up on the dog's bandana. It's a little bit bigger than it should be. Actually, the dog's chest is a little bigger.
It looks adorable.
Yeah, but
I think you did good.
Yeah, thank you. So that's the wolf block, and then wait till you see this one. I forgot the chart at home.
Do we want to put it on this side? Will it fit? Oh, no. Just put it right on top here.
Yeah. Wait till you see this one. This is next video that we do. We'll have
a finish.
And there it is, Hometown Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? I've been cranking this one out.
It's really pretty. What does it say, Needle Shop?
Needle Shop.
Is that how it was charted, or did you chart it?
Yeah, no, that's how it was charted.
Okay.
Hindsight being 2020.
Yeah.
I might have charted Inspired Needle and put it in that box. but too late.
Win some, lose some.
I already had it stitched when that thought came to my little pea brain. So, but anyway, just those two whips. Like I said, I put the other 2 or 3, however many I have, off to the side for now until I finish Hometown Christmas.
And she does have a finish.
I have a finish. Yep.
So,
oh, ring the bell. Finish bell. Ding, 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 yay.
So here's Nancy's finish. And this, you might remember us talking about, we are a collective stitch shop.
Participant.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which means that of the collective stitch, and I didn't bring the book with to explain it, but I will explain it. Rosewood Manor is the designer of this spring piece, and we are the shop that was teamed up with Rosewood Manor, and so we stitched our shop motto. There's, throughout the whole summer, there's about 20 shops that are participating. Thank you. There's about 20 shops participating, and each shop is going to be different how they allow the free pattern. But this is a free pattern, so you can go, like anyone can come here to Inspired Needle and say, can I have a copy of that chart? And I will give you that chart because it's a free chart. I don't know how all the shops handle mail orders, or, you know, because it's all across the United States. So of course you're not going to get around to all the states, maybe if you're, you know, quite adventurous, but I don't know if they're going to make you purchase something or if they're going to make you mail in a stamped self-addressed envelope to get the pattern. I don't know how they're going to work it. Each shop can do their own thing. If you call me and you want a copy of this chart, I will certainly mail it to you. But, however, at the end of the summer, after August 31st, when the Collective Stitch book is bound and ready to go, we will be selling those, and so will all the other shops that are participating in this, with all the patterns, all the, you know, different designers. There'll probably be about 20, 25 patterns in all. And it will be in a spiral bound notebook for, I think they sell around $30. So if you would rather do that rather than calling every single shop, then that's a way to do it too. And I will try to put in the notes the link where you can see which shops are participating in this. So that was Nancy's finish. And I also have a finish. Yay. So my finish.
Ding the bell.
Yeah, ding the bell. My finish is this one. It's from Hindsight. It's a word play, or sorry, it's a Love Bits called Love USA. And that's the chart. And I'm sorry I didn't sew my charm on yet, but here is my piece.
Pretty.
Isn't that awesome? That really, I mean, it took like literally a night or two to get it done. And I'm like, how am I going to finish this? What am I going to do? And you know, we have these little boards. Jeanette Douglas, you can see it's a Jeanette Douglas gift tag board. She designed something to put on here a couple of years ago, and we have some of these left over. So I'm like going around, I'm like, what would it fit? Because the border around this is gray. So I'm like, I just folded it. It will fit within this area, but I'm gonna mount it on here and then maybe put a red, white, and blue ribbon or something through there. And it'll just be a cute little sweetie piece. And while we're on the subject of Love USA, we just set up our patriotic display. So I'm gonna put that in at the end of the video, our patriotic display. But this is gonna be our giveaway for this video. And I think what we're going to ask you, if you would like to win this, not only will you get the pattern, we'll include the fabric. I think we did ours on an even weave, and it's charted in DMC. I'll send along the DMC floss also. So you get the pattern, the fabric, and the floss, the DMC floss. If you answer and you are a random winner, what are your plans for the 4th of July? And if you're not from this country and you don't celebrate the 4th of July, then how do you celebrate your country's whatever, birthday or however it is? So that will be our question, and hopefully you will be wanting to answer that question and win the free prize. I think it's cute. Although if you're not from this country, you probably don't want Love USA. I guess you could leave off the USA part. Oh no, it's still our flag up there. I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know, but we're doing this, you know, it's not like we rehearse this stuff. It's you know, off the cuff here.
We barely put down any notes, too. So that's how you know what? And then it worked. We roll very well. It worked.
Yeah.
It's been working, so why if it ain't
so
broken,
I'm sorry.
don't fix it.
If you're not from this country, you probably don't want that shirt. But anyway, while we're on giveaways, I want to say that our winner for our Good to Be Green giveaway from our last video, if you remember him, you're going to get the button pack, and it's a free chart with the button pack. And I also said I was going to kit it with the fabric and floss. Our winner is, and this is someone we even know, so yay. Ruth Trimble, you are our winner.
Ruth gets a bell. Yay, Ruth.
So she had a great suggestion for, because the question to win last time was, what do you do to be green, to help the earth, you know, just keep out our pollution and stuff like that. And she said she likes to make cloth bags for grocery shopping. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how many times you go, you know, to a quilt store or Joann Fabrics or something, and you pick up some fabric, some crafting fabric or quilt fabric, and you think you're going to use it and you never use it. Well, this is a great idea, and I'm going to try to make those.
Okay.
So
put my order in.
That's a great idea. So Ruth, get a hold of us. Well, we have your address. We'll mail it out. We'll mail the kit out. I'm waiting still for the buttons to come in. They should be here maybe tomorrow. So we'll get that going.
Okay.
Okay. I have another whip.
You're gonna do
something from the Wayback Machine.
Which one are you gonna do first?
I pulled out of the closet. Yes.
Okay.
Because I finished the other one I was working on, and I'm like, oh, I have one more shop model I'm going to be doing, but I didn't have the supplies with me at home. So I pulled this out of the Wayback Machine. If you'll remember, this is Serenity Harbor. I can't remember what part I'm in. There's, you can't really see the top that good. But there's, you know, the floral parts. And now I'm into the deep section where it's completely solid stitching. And I'm doing it 1/1, and I just love it. It's on a, I think, ice blue Lugana or something like that, 25 count. But I don't, from the last time you saw it, and I think I just did this little bit here. That's all. Maybe some of the blue alongside of it, but not much. But I did have worked on it three or 4 days, so.
It's pretty. Every time you bring that out, I want to get mine out. And
then that's the piece we mentioned a couple weeks ago, that even to my dying day, I'm going to stitch, if I'm not finished, I am going to keep stitching on that.
Okay, we'll hold her to it.
Okay, now my next one is, now, you guys might remember my Santas, and they're taking a break right now because we're going to be getting, we purchased the frame and it's ready to go, but it needs to be framed and put it back on. And so in the meantime, we talked about Amy Brukin's next Lucky 13 club. And I said, I don't know that I'm going to do this, the Santas, but you know what? I had such a fun time, and we went and did a floss toss to see what could I recommend, because this 20 count carrot from Weeks that Amy stitched this on is kind of a little back ordered right now from Weeks. So in the meantime, we're thinking, well, what else would it look good on if we don't want to, and I didn't want to do, there's so much orange in this, you know, you got the candy corn, you got the pumpkins. It's like, I don't want to do orange on orange. So I'm like, what else can we do? So we pulled a bunch of fabrics and we got the floss out, and we decided that I decided that I was going to stitch mine on Monster Mash. So, and I got sick and tired of stranding 2 pieces of thread together, 2 pieces of floss. So I said I'm doing mine on 40 count because I'm going to do 1 strand over 2 threads. So this is mine. And I only did this top row here of the words, and then I finished. So the patterns come in, that you get this one, and this pattern, this is part 1, contains all the words. So there's a top line and a bottom line under the characters in the costumes. I didn't do, can you hold that? Thanks. I didn't do this bottom line because that's such a far way to count, and I'm like, I am not screwing this up. So I just then went ahead to then part 2, which is the witch's legs sticking out of the cauldron. I stitched that, and then I wasn't counting down this far to do the next line, so I'll wait and I'll fit it in later as I stitch those there. So this is Lucky 13 Club, part 1, half of part 1, part 2 on Monster Mash. And I love it. Love it. I'm having a great time. And it whips up really fast, way faster than those Santas.
Very fast. You just started that like 4 days ago.
Yeah, I know. And can you believe it? From the girl who doesn't stitch, I got a finish, and I finished the Santas.
We're all very proud of her.
Okay.
All right.
What else do I got to talk about? Let me clarify a few things. I know people are chomping at the bit for Needlework Galleria information, and I'm sorry, we are waiting on teachers to get me class information. They're busy. Needlework Galleria isn't the only thing they do. They were at market. A lot of them teach independently at other shops. A lot of them have other things going on, and so I'm waiting. I'm trying to give them as much time. Don't worry, guys. We have plenty of time. It's not till, towards the end of September, 3rd week of September. I'm hoping to get the class information up by, and I know I said June, and June is it's half over, basically. So I think last year we did it right around the 4th of July. I'm hoping a month from now that I can have everything up, because I don't want to shortchange any designers who, maybe are struggling to finish their class piece, or maybe they're writing instructions, or they're just quickly trying to sew a model. I know Kathy and Beth are putting together their class pieces, and so I don't want to upload some classes and not others and give one person an advantage over the others. I want to, once I open registration, then all the classes will be listed, and then we'll know everyone who's participating in the round robin and so on. So if you could please be just a little more patient for a while. And I also wanted to tell you, let's see if I can block that there. I had to recontract with the hotel. I don't want to show these numbers. Okay. With my Embassy Suites hotel, I had to recontract with them to add on extra rooms. They are giving me 10 more rooms, and that's it. And our block is well sold out. And then I heard today, because she was waiting on this contract for me to sign it, that I guess Nancy tells me Beth Twist announced on her Flosstube that she's coming to Galleria.
Yep, sure did.
From Heartstring Samplery, and the people are going nuts. I am going to get a second. We normally go to the Fairfield, which is like 2 doors away. Next to the Embassy Suites, there's a Cracker Barrel, and then the Fairfield Inn. Well, the Fairfield Inn is going to be completely shut down and gutted this summer, so we can't stay there. But not too far away, if you'll remember, there's like this Convention Center Boulevard that goes this way, and then there's another cross street that goes that way. Right over there somewhere, it's not far, literally 5 minutes by car, is a Drury Inn and Suite. So I'm going to set up a room block with them, and for overflow if Embassy sells out. So hold tight. I'm working on that, and I'll get it uploaded to the website so that you guys, if you can't get in at the Embassy, I'm sure those rooms are going to be gone by the time this video is uploaded.
Right, you haven't, excuse me, haven't added those rooms yet to the website?
Well, they'll, as soon as I had to sign this, and
then they open them for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they add the 10 rooms.
So they could be sold out right now as we're speaking.
I only did it maybe like an hour ago. But I'm sure by the time this video gets uploaded, those rooms will be gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But
you can always call and find out. And if you are having a hard time, I'll keep checking with my sales guy to make sure that those rooms are complete. Because sometimes one room or one night sells out, and so they'll say, oh, no, you can't get Friday night, but you could come Thursday night and Saturday night, or some kind of combination like that. So if you need help, just send me an email. I'll put my email address in the show notes below, and just feel free to contact me if you need help. Okay, so that's that business out of the way. Next is, it's not really an oldie, I think it came out last year, but this is going to be in our oldie but goodie section. And this is called Summer Sampler, and it's by Heart and Hand. And we did ours as like a little pocket up here. Whoops.
Oops, sorry.
My finisher put this cute little flower in there, and then we have our little pocket. You can put your scissors, your sewing supplies, whatever. So I just wanted to show you that because I thought it was cute for summer. Here's the kit, how it comes. It's called Black and White Summer Sampler. Now, Cecilia did hers like this, side by side. Very cute. But there's the kit. You get your fabric, you get your backing fabric, you get your floss. And it's just a sweet little thing, really fast, it works up. But it just goes to show you, you can be a little creative in your finish. You don't have to do exactly what the designer says.
Right.
So, there you go, Summer Sampler.
Okay. And next up.
Did you have anything else?
No.
Okay, well, I think we're done with oldies but goodies. We did our giveaway. Yeah, we're doing good.
Did our
So, literally 10 minutes before we came in here to start working on our video, I got an email from Jeanette Douglas and with her new releases. And trust me, you guys are going to want these because they're beautiful. Now, at Market, Jeanette released this pattern. It's called Blooming Bouquets. That's number 2, Cheerful. Now, I want to say the number 1 that she did was like at a retreat or something. Maybe not number 1. Maybe number 3 was at a retreat. I don't remember. It could be number 1. Maybe this is it. But anyway, usually when designers go to a class or a retreat, or they do a club, like, or a design piece for somebody, they're kind of locked into like a year-long contract where they can't sell it, can't release it to the general public for almost like a year. If that's the case, then this is the new piece. Look what's coming. This is number 1, Thankful. Is not that gorgeous? Oh my word, I love it. So there's going to be 3 in all. Number 2, Cheerful. This is number 1, Thankful. It's just beautiful. So that is coming soon. I didn't notice when she said the ship date was, but
it's pretty.
It's coming. I love the color. I'm in autumn. Even though I hate that summer's over, I love autumn colors and everything about it. Like these greens and fall rusts, oranges, beautiful. Okay, then also at Market, Jeanette released, it's an all-in-one sampler. It's like sewed together, and I apologize, I don't remember how many pieces are total. But these came out at Market. Number 1 is, what the heck is this called? Number 1 samplers. And number 2, pins and needles. So these were the first 2 that were released at Market. And here is number 3, scissors and threads. This is coming out. It's not here yet, but Jeanette just sent the ship notice, or so we can order. So if you're interested in jumping on this program, let me know. And this one you can get a little bit better of an idea. This is number 4. It is flax and linen. So you can see there's a row of designs up here, and then here's this row. So they're all put together on one piece of fabric, and they're beautiful. And of course you could stitch them separately and put a different one out every month. I want to say there's 12 for some reason. I think maybe 9 or 12. But those are coming from Jeanette Douglas.
Okay, awesome.
Other new things. This is from Little House Needleworks called Oh My Stars.
How's that?
Yeah. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, I have the advantage.
Okay.
And this one, I've had people asking me about it.
Even me. This is in
Nancy
my bag.
has an order. This is Farm Life from Little House Needleworks. It's a very cute little sampler piece. Okay. From Tralala. I'm trying to see if I can pronounce this. I can't. So, something about spring. That's really pretty. So these are here at the shop, of course. I'm showing them to you. And here's, I don't know, something.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea what this is called.
I don't know how to pronounce that one at all.
But again,
very
real
pretty.
Cute little piece. She's got the little bee skeps there, some sheepies. She's collecting some, probably strawberries. I was going to say apples, but I'm like, it's too early in the season for apples. Yeah, they're strawberries. New from Abby Rose design. It's been out a little bit, but I don't think we showed you. Called Summertime.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty. That might end up in Nancy's bag.
Nancy's got a thing for Abby Rose, I see.
I do.
Country, and these are in no particular order, just how they happen to be here. New from Country Cottage Needleworks is My Country. I keep blocking Nancy. Don't block me.
It's okay, you have to block.
My Country, very cute. Okay. And from the
designer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
The hot designer of the moment.
Hands-on design. This is Cackle Lozenges. This is from her Scary Apothecary series. And one of my customers, Guyleen, gave me a good idea. She wants to stitch them, but she doesn't want to do individual ornaments. So she's going to make like a little banner, like a long, you know, swoopy thing, and attach those there. I think that'll be really cute, like a little Halloween banner.
So when I heard that little
this one's
story,
coffin paint.
I was originally always gonna stitch one of these for a shop model. I just wasn't sure which one until I heard the banner idea. I'm like, well, all right, Nancy's stitching the whole stinking series now. So after I finished Hometown Christmas, I have 3 more shop models in the works. Now 3, I'm not counting up.
Oh, so her plea for, oh, Cathy needs a new shop stitcher because I have not stitched it anymore. Who took these on?
Yeah, I know, me. But what can I say? Well, I did take back my statement last time that I said I'm tired of stitching shop models. I'm not doing it anymore, but it's no such luck for me. Oh, because I'm also going to stitch that the other one from Hands On, or we're getting to that, the swine farm. I am doing that one.
Yeah, so. You did announce that last week.
So
why don't we just show it right now?
Yeah.
I think we showed you this last time.
No, we didn't have it yet.
Star-Spangled swine. Oh, it wasn't here yet, but here it is. Love the little piggies. Very cute. Red, white, and moo. So cute. Okay. From, I don't think we showed you this, from Beth Twist. This is Where Liberty Dwells, Housewife.
She also mentioned on her video, those of you that haven't watched it yet,
it's very pretty.
She has a pretty awesome new chart coming out, which I'm interested in, new release. And she's also going to have a, what do you call that? An exclusive. You can only get it for Galleria.
Oh, good.
She's designing just for Galleria, and the only place you can get it will be Galleria, unless she does not sell out of those. Then she might have them for sale on her Etsy shop.
Awesome.
So I'm looking forward to see that one. Oops, sorry.
Okay, and then another Galleria exhibitor, Miss Stephanie from Lindy Stitches. She has a new piece out here called A Stitch for Sweet Freedom. I'll turn it so you can see it a little bit. That's really pretty. So we just got that in. And she has, she posted on Instagram these cute fuzzy little baby eaglets. Look at that. Look at Uncle Sam driving the little bike with the eagles in there. And he's got his one little baby in there and then a couple back there. They're so cute. So these are new at the shop.
Very good. Oh, I didn't even see the little eagle.
Yeah, up in the front.
Cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
All right.
So
awesome.
yeah, so the two last, or actually all these designers. Yeah, we have Cathy, from Hands On. We have Beth from
Summer House Stitch Works.
No, she's not Summer House.
Oh, wrong Beth.
Wrong Beth. Beth Twist from Heartstring Samplery, and Stephanie from Lindy Stitches. 3 designers that you'll see at Needlework Galleria. So if you don't know anything about it, go to www.needleworkgalleria.com and you will see the designers listed. I have to add a few still to the designer list. And then dates for next year so you can plan ahead. The same week, but a little bit earlier date. Instead of starting on the 18th, it'll start on the 16th. So we got that going. Okay. And I believe we are done. Oh no. Do we have a what's in the bag?
Well, it's kind of a disappointing what's in the bag. Because Nancy was pondering, like, I have nothing for what's in the bag. Like, what's the matter with me? So, I'll just tell you, I was stitching on Hometown Christmas on the roof here. Where am I at? On the roof of the house.
Here, I'll hold it up.
So,
that roof, this one.
On this roof.
Okay.
So, Nancy made a huge boo-boo. I did like 6 rows of this. All of this color all the way across. I forgot to put in this little block, which to me would make a difference. I didn't want to leave it because it what's the words I want? It makes it look like a house. It wouldn't look like a house, I think, without that.
Oh, because the triangle part
is a
different color, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it casts kind of like a shadow or something, right. Yeah.
So I ended up tearing out all of those threads, and so this week's
going into the bag.
This week's edition. There's the bag. And what's in the bag are my poor little threads.
Why did you save them?
I don't, because I didn't have anything for what's in the bag.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Here's my 2 strands
of threads. That's all you had to rip out?
Well, actually 3, but I was able to salvage 1 piece.
Yeah, but you did good, because I would have just got my scissors and snip, got them out that way.
Well, I got it here. So here is my 2 strands of thread that are now going into the garbage. And also, on the opposite of what's in the bag. Let me get my little bag up here. If I look inside here, I can see what's not in the bag, and that is my 2 hours it took me to stitch that roof in the first place. 2 hours I'll never get back in my life. So.
Oh, we all do that.
I know, we do. I don't know how I did it. I looked at the chart how many times.
On my Lucky 13, which is why I am not doing this bottom row of words until I get those costumed characters in there.
Right.
Because I know I'm going to screw it up. As much as I count, I know I'm going to make a mistake somewhere.
There you go. So it's kind of a lame what's in the bag. I'll try to do better. Try a little harder next time. Maybe I should let Kathy know that I'm struggling for something. I had a couple things. I just didn't want to bring. Drag it with me to the shop. And when we come to do videos, it's every day I come to the shop I am carrying 2 bags. When we're doing a video now, I'm adding a 3rd bag. And what I really wanted to show was Sherry, who works at the shop, has let me try a floor stand, and I'm really rather enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Well, you could send me that picture. Oh, you did send it to me.
I did send you that picture.
And I could put I don't know what kind of stand it is, some kind of stand. But
if you've never tried a floor stand and you know somebody that has it, try it. It's really, my hands are free. I'm like, my hand isn't cramping because I got a death grip on the Q-snap. So, it's really rather nice. I'm enjoying it. So,
very good.
I was going to bring it, but I had too much to carry with. So, anyway.
So, and one last thing I want to mention, I keep forgetting to say it until we're done recording, and then I'm like, oh, I'll say it next time. But Priscilla, Chelsea, You can come by anytime. We're not having like a grand reopening or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. I'm still waiting on a few little things that we have to finish up here, but you can come by anytime. Come and see the shop. It's pretty much all put together. I think it's probably the best it's looked in a while.
Yeah, come for a stitch night.
Yeah. We always stitch together here on the first Friday of every month, the third Saturday, and once a month on a Sunday, but you'd have to see our newsletter to get which Sunday it is, because the Sundays change from month to month depending on what we've got going on.
Right.
So, but yes, we would welcome you to come by, take a look, check out our new digs.
And one other person, since we're inviting people,
I didn't know.
She was at Galleria last year just as a wasn't a vendor. Customer. Attendee. That's the word I was looking for. And I don't know her. She's Annie. It's from Annie B's folk art. And she was. Then I signed up for her, or I watched her Flosstube videos, and she was just saying how she doesn't have all that many people in the area of Illinois where she lives. So she was hoping to connect with some more people for a stitch group. So
I did invite her.
Well, to come on her Flosstube, I commented several times, I think, that, come on by. So just official invite to Annie from Annie B's Folk Art. Come on by. We'd love to have you here at the shop.
So that's it for this edition. June 12th, Wednesday. Signing off. I'll try to do better. Upload the video in a more timely manner.
Yes. Kathy got scolded, shall we say.
Well, I was ready to update for Saturday morning, but I didn't want to, step on Priscilla and Chelsea's toes because they always update on Saturday, so I figured I'll wait till Sunday. Well, then I changed, because I get everything ready and then the video is still private, and then I'll make it public, and then boom, that's when it shows up. And so I thought I did it Sunday, but I must not have hit save, because then Monday I'm like, well, no one's commenting on our video, what's going on? So I went to check and it's still private, so that's why it was so late getting up, not till Monday.
Right.
But I promise I will be as diligent in getting this uploaded faster for you guys.
And I didn't realize what a
to-do it is.
To-do it is. Yeah, you upload it, then you got to download it, and then you upload it again. It's like ridiculous.
Well, I don't have an iPhone. I have a regular Android, and it could be the software I'm using, but the software I'm using is a free. It was a free software package, so it works. I can use it. I wish I could be a little fancier, but not there yet. So,
but and before we go, we'd just like to say thank you to all our subscribers.
Yes, thank you for all your comments. There were a lot of good recycling and repurposing kind of comments. Yeah, it was really nice to see how, and the number of people that walk, they say, when they're out walking or they're out here or there, they pick up the trash. How nice. Thank you guys. That's really, I don't pick up the trash. I should. But I pick up, although when I'm in a store, I pick up, like if something fell on the ground, like off the rack, or fell off the hanger, I do that.
Right.
I pick but it's not saving the planet, so.
Yeah, that's true. I'll go and put, if I decide I didn't want something at the grocery store, like it's a can of vegetables and I'm all the way in the milk aisle, I'm going back to put that can of vegetables back where it belongs.
You yelled at me at Costco for not doing that. I was just dumping, we went to Costco and I was just putting something on a shelf somewhere. She's like, go put that back where it belongs. I mean, it wasn't perishable or anything, so
it was the hot dogs. Because we found the Hebrew national hot dogs.
No, but I was putting them in different section of a refrigerator. I wasn't putting them like in the.
Well, right, true, but someone would have grabbed the wrong brand of hot dogs. Sometimes it's a long line at Costco.
Yeah.
They didn't get Hebrew nationals, and they got the ones that we put in there that are wrong. Anyway. I went and put them back. Yes, we do. So anyway, my plans for next coming week, by the next video, you'll see the hometown Christmas is going to be finished. And I'm planning to start, at a minimum, the Star-Spangled Swine. Maybe the Scary Apothecary. So that's
and
my
I'll
plan.
have a new start, but it's mum's the word right now. But
oh, really? Oh, I don't even
I'll
know
have a
about
new start.
this. Wow.
So for next
I'm
time.
going to see if I can pump her for information once we hit the stop button.
Yeah.
So
happy Father's Day to any dads that might be watching, or stitchers. Tell your husbands or significant others or whatever. Have a good Father's Day, however you celebrate. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, and may your needle be inspired. I have to forget. I can't forget that.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.